from. Okay, so there are a lot of new things going on. I am trying a new setup. I am using my mic here, and I'm going to get us together. We're going to talk about your overthinking. And you're overthinking when it comes to this content creation journey. You're overthinking when it comes to what we're doing in life. So I want to help you relieve some of the stimulation of constantly being in decision mode, action mode, and let's ease into some soft ways to revamp our mindset, to move into the goal that we want to. I don't have no joined. Thank you. So let me get our notes pulled up here. I have never streamed. So, whoa, this is happening. Hey, thanks for joining. Okay. So thank you for being here. Let me know how your night is going. What did you have for dinner before I get into tonight's topic? Hey, Chloe's dad. Hey, Solo. Okay. So I'm somewhere else as well. And I don't know how this is working. But we're going to figure this out together. Has anyone ever streamed on a StreamYard? Kai's here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm just going to have to trust it's working, y'all. Let me see something. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put our music back on. But I just want to make sure I'm on in the other place I'm supposed to be before I share these gems that are going to help you stop overthinking, get the things you want, whether it's, the dream body, the job, money, whatever you're working towards. In this case, mainly content creation, right? Thank you, Kai. We are already making so many decisions in our day-to-day lives that it is normal to feel like you don't know what to post. Like, you have to choose what's for dinner. You have to think about what everybody's going to wear tomorrow. You got to think about going to the grocery store, and you might have 2 toilet paper rolls left. There's always that mental list going, right? And when you want to be a content creator, but you don't want it to be a burden, overthinking is one of the worst things we can do, and it happens. So don't worry about why or how or beating up on yourself because you do it. But let's work on how to overcome it. So this is something you can try. This is so funny, guys. I have never gone live this way, but I'm doing it. Okay, so I can see myself. It's kind of hard because I can normally see who's on this one, but I guess I'll just have to see it by their comments. So it's a little different today where we are on the other side, not TT. But, all right, let me get our music back on. We'll get back in our vibe. Let's just take a deep breath. Inhale deeply. I'd love to know what was one good thing about your day. You can share more than one if that's what you're on and you're having a good day. But I'd love to hear, did something make you smile? Did something make you laugh? We're just going to roll our shoulders back. I think that might be a little too loud. Okay. So let's get into tonight's juiciness, okay? If you're ever overthinking again, this is what you're going to do. So overthinking doesn't make you prepared. It makes you paralyzed. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Pereira Mustang. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the likes. Analysis paralysis is so detrimental in the content creation game because the name of the game is consistency, and if you are similar to me and you want to create content in a soft way that doesn't feel like burnout, making like tons of decisions often is not going to make it easy for you, because eventually you'll get decision fatigue from the things that we are already deciding in our daily lives, like I mentioned earlier. So thank you guys for joining. Please share the live, double tap the screen, $1 million. Hello. So I used to spend so long planning that I never actually posted, right? Like I have so many notes, Google Docs, notebooks. It used to be notebooks. Now it's like digital notebooks, right? And I would never post. It took me a few years to commit to being solid in posting again. And I realized it was because I wasn't leading with confidence. And you can have the perfect plans, but the confidence doesn't come from your perfect plan, right? Confidence is when you take that step into your plan. It comes from action. It comes from doing. It comes from being like out of your comfort zone. And it is so funny. It's such a cliche term, but there really is magic when you decide that you're not comfortable in things anymore. That also means change. So you're learning and growing at the same time. And so I just want to share 3 tips that will help you rewire this. And I thank you so much for watching. Double tap. Let's get to, I think we can do 5K tonight. It's possible. So the first reframe I have for you is the what if it works flip. Overthinking normally comes from like ruminating thoughts, like no matter what you do, a past thought comes up or a worry of a future event. And as much as we try to escape those thoughts by possibly scrolling other numbing mechanisms, I've learned that we have to kind of shift our mind, right? It's kind of like it's a train track, and where you shift it is where it's going to go. So you have a little bit of direction where your train is going, and this is where that flip comes in. So when you think of like what could go wrong, like something's not perfect, you don't have what your favorite influencer has, I want you to think, what if it's easy? What if it's easy for you? Thank you for following. What if this post lands? What if someone needs it? Like, how many times have you scrolled across something and you were like, I see myself in that. I feel that person. And what if that somebody needs you? And they do. So that flip alone will help you. It's like tricking your mind into making it work. It's using like the law of assumption and a little bit of rewiring to start thinking, what if it does work? And then you're going to be like, well, that's going to happen, right? Let's focus on what if it works. And then number 2 is my favorite, because if you have been joining me in the morning, I have been doing the Summer Body Lock-In Challenge. It has been really fun. If you're trying to stay fit this summer, it's like a little accountability workout morning session. You're more than welcome to join me. And a quick plug, if you are trying to lose weight or just work on your wellness, I have a course that is self-paced called the Royal Reset Formula. I teach you the 4 things that helped me lose 70 pounds and keep it off and feel good and love my body without punishment, without body shaming. Okay? So, movement is medicine, right? When we don't move, especially when we have like sedentary jobs or even when they're active. Like I know some guys work really hard. Hey Barbie, hey Jess, hey Coco, Ocean Black Jr., hey guys, thank you for joining. So when your thoughts feel so loud, like you just want to leave, and I would love to know, does anyone here like ever overthink? Hey, Devin, or do you feel like overthinking keeps you from posting content, or are you interested in it, but you're not quite sure if you're ready for it? Um, but yeah, so when those thoughts feel loud about like making decisions to move forward, like right before you post, stretch and move your body, dance around, put on your favorite song, and do 3 deep breaths. And one thing that I love to do is like I have one of my favorite scents. Oh, sorry, hit my mic. And your body is like so many facets, right? We have our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. And when we get to move our physical vessel, we build up confidence in that, right? We're toned. And it's not so much about the perfect body, it's the perfect body for you. It's a healthy body for you. And that makes movement more intentional. You don't have to do too much. Sometimes it's just a stretch, or my favorite is dancing. I love to belly dance. And I would love to know your favorite workout, and let me know that in the comments. And then my last one is number 3, which is one post at a time. Whenever I'm going through a really tough time, I tell myself we're going to take it one day at a time, because it's so easy to think about all the days ahead of the day, after the next day. Hail Akaba. Coco, thank you for being here. Hey, Rob, or C Rob. um, don't think that you're always in you needing to plan 30 days of something. All you need to do is just post one thing, like how are you feeling? Did you have your own inspirational thought today? Did you really enjoy breakfast or having your cup of tea? You are the content, so you always have something to post. And that's how you're going to build your brand. You're going to get more sales. You're going to make more money, and ultimately just receive more because you're shining in your authentic light. And I'd love to know what's something you've been overthinking on lately. If you're here watching, say it here, and let's release it together. I've had a few things on my mind, but I will say a lot of mine is coming with good change in a great way, but it's also aligning to that, right? And then the transformation to there. So I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the hearts. Let me know where you're watching from. I would love if that you have one takeaway. I'm going to do a little synopsis of what we did. And if you hop on at the end, this is going to be for replay over on my YT. Okay, so our first tip is in the first rewire is whenever you go to post or really do anything that makes you feel a little scared, that is testing your confidence limit, I want you to think, what if it does work? What if it works for me? And what if it is easy? What if there doesn't have to be struggle? What if the post lands and it goes viral overnight? You never know, right? What if someone needs it? What if someone needs your medicine? So just know, what if it does happen? Hey, Emma, thanks for joining. I don't know. And then number 2 is my favorite. Don't forget to come back. Make sure you're following so that you can join me for my morning fitness classes. Sometimes I do yoga. Sometimes I do dancing, belly dancing. Sometimes I do Pilates. It's a really good time. But whenever you're having these thoughts that just aren't helpful, and I notice when you have been on your up-level journey for a while, you begin to feel past thoughts, but because you've been on such a different wave, so to say, I would like to say higher alignment, you're like, that doesn't resonate anymore, but why is it showing up? And sometimes you just have to move it out. If there really isn't a why, and I promise you, after you move your body and take those deep breaths and come back to yourself, you will feel the confidence in your body, mind, and spirit, because you're proving to yourself that you are, that you care about yourself, that you prioritize yourself. Your body needs to know that you love you just as much as you want to feel around you, that the people that love you, you want to feel love. Your body wants love from you too. So whenever it feels overwhelming, because sometimes we can have days where like content creation is fun and we have all the ideas. Thank you guys for joining. Just post one thing. I've seen a lot of rhetoric around like you have to post 20 times a day, and I'm sure it does work because it's a numbers game. So if you're posting 20 times a day, you definitely deserve a bag and you're going to get one. But don't conform to beliefs and structures if they're not good for you. If you need one post at a time, that's for you. I will say in my Confident Creator Kickoff Starter Kit, Confident Creator Starter Kit, I help you get over this hump right here, which is knowing what to post, how to build up your confidence to just post with confidence and not draft it, and your phone is telling you have too many drafts, start posting them. Let me know if your phone ever tells you that. And overall, how to make it simpler. Because it all starts with one post. And then eventually you'll get to this like rhythm of what content creation means to you, of how you want to do it in a way that feels good for you. So remember, you're building your brand one brick at a time. If you want to build with more at a time, then, use your energy wisely. Okay? And so, yeah, if you want to show up without spiraling, and this is where I really get to have fun, you don't even have to show your face anymore because this is all about faceless content creation. So while you still need to work on your confidence to make your business grow, you can work on your fear of being seen and still show up in your business. You don't have to wait for anything to be perfect. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you hear me. God flavor. I'm going to grab some water. I think I should turn these into like a little crochet chill club at the end of the night. Or, I'm sorry, I knit. I don't crochet. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping me test out my new setup. And thank you for commenting. Thank you for the likes. I will see you tomorrow for the Summer Body Lock-In Challenge, where I'm going to be working out and we're going to be working out together so we can stay fit, happy, and keep our crowns high. I thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.